So just before the video does start, a quick little ad on a trading service I offer over on Twitch. I basically do trading guides for both Xbox and PlayStation for all budgets, from silver trading to icon trading with shadow trading and special card trading. On top of that, I do investments for Weekend League, Pre-Team of the Week and event investing. And you do have the ability to DM me one-on-one with any individual questions. And you can get all this for £4.99 a month or free if you have Amazon Prime. This video was made possible by EA and the Game Changers Network. Yo, what's up guys, and welcome to a brand new video. And obviously, the start of the FIFA 21, I guess, shenanigans. And what we've got for you guys is a trading, method that I've been doing over the last day. And it has racked me up some good coins. And again, I'm having a lot of you guys ask me, Dan, how should I trade? What should I do at 10k? A lot of people at the moment just want to invest the coins, but I want to get you guys onto trading. So I feel like the easiest way of doing this is making a YouTube tutorial. So what you can do is you can just follow it. If you're stuck, you can go back and so on and so on. So I've got 3 different methods, I guess, all revolving around silver players used for the basic SBCs. So without further ado, let me go and show you guys what these players are expensive for. So obviously, if we head over to the SBCs, we can head over to the basic SBCs. And if you guys don't know, because this isn't actually a heavily known thing, there is a set of tradable basic SBCs. And there you go. So this pack will give you a silver players pack, this one gives you a premium gold, and this one gives you a premium gold. But the SBC that it makes the players we're trading with expensive is One Nation Midfield. So One Nation Midfield, the requirements are 5 leagues, a minimum of 3 silvers, and 1 nationality. This obviously makes you use at least 3 silvers, all from the same nation, but all from different leagues. Thanks to the obvious, Dan. But obviously at the moment, not many silvers are being packed. Obviously, you've got, I guess, silvers being packed in this. But the main source of silvers in FIFA are League SBCs. Now, we're not going to get League SBCs for another month, which means this method is going to be solid for the next month. But yeah, so this means that silvers are expensive, especially silvers from major nations but minor leagues. So obviously, if I looked at this and they say they want 5 leagues from one nation, you know, I'd think, well, I'd just go and use the English league because they got the Prem, the league. They got the Prem, the Championship, whatever, the Championship 1, the Championship 2. That's already 4 leagues. All I'd need is 1 more league. But getting that last league is a lot easier said than done, especially that last league, but a silver. Because, you know, not many British people seem to go to different leagues. So there's, you know, not many cards you'd go for. So this basically makes all silver midfielders from a popular nation, yet a minor league, quite expensive. So what we do is we trade with them. But how do we know what they go for? So how I learn what players go for is a lot of the same as what I do with icon trading. It's the exact same concept. What I do is, as I said, you know, players from major nations but minor leagues, so on. I'll literally go England, skip through these ones. Obviously, there's a plethora of English players, and I go silver. And I guess I could have an unlimited buy now, but I'll throw a buy now of like 5k. And what I would do is I'd scroll through all the leagues, identifying where are all the silver English players. So you got the likes of Bustock right here. But how do I know what Bustock goes for? Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add into my transfer targets. Because let's say someone goes and buys Bustock, I can you know, happily say Bustock will sell for 4k. Why will he sell for 4k? Because I've seen someone do it before. And especially if you do this multiple times, you can get a good idea what they go for. Go to the next one, Ronaldo Vieira. Add it to my transfer targets. If it sells on, I now know people are buying Ronaldo Vieira for 3.8k. And basically, you can eventually get a data sheet a little bit like this. This is my data sheet I've been building over the last 2 days. I actually had a lot more, but since they dropped marquee matchups yesterday, I got rid of it. But this is the sort of idea on what you're going to be doing. So Ronaldo Vieira, I've seen himself for 3.5k, 3.4k, sorry, 4.5k, 4.5k. So because I've seen him consistently sell at 4.5k, I can now go off the presumption that Ronaldo Vieira is 4.5k. The exact same thing with Lookman, the exact same thing with this guy. But yeah, and as you can see, loads of English players, none from the English league. I've also done it with Germany, loads of German players, none from any of the German leagues. And as I say, you can go and do this with, give or take, Germany, Brazil, France, England, and probably even Spain. So that is the why these players are expensive. How are you going to learn what they're costing? But how are you going to get the deals? There are 3 different ways of getting the deals. First off, I guess we'll go through quite a simple one. First off is literally going through the players one by one. Like I just showed you right there when you were checking who was expensive, you would literally just be going like this. And when you learn their prices very fast, you can, obviously try and get some good deals. So let's say, I went League 2. Obviously, you want to set this up. Silver, English midfielder. It's actually interesting. You've got the left wings and right wings also do sell on, because I guess people obviously position change them. And what you do is you literally just learn what the players are one by one and see if there are any deals. So this guy right here, hopefully I've got some data on him. Do I have data on him? I do. So he sold for 3.5k. So let's say I went and found one for 2.5k. It's a pretty easy buy now. I mean, if I really wanted, I could go and buy this guy for 2.9k and sell him for 3.5k, but we're not going to. But then we'll scroll along. There's also an English player in here who is Chris Noon, if I'm not wrong. And I'll be honest with you, this one right here for 2.6 won't be bad, because I could probably get 3.5k for him. So you might ask, how on earth are you going to get 3.5k for him if there's these on the market? Now, like I said earlier, silvers aren't being supplied by anything on the market because there's no League SBCs. Well, as a result, no silvers being supplied, they're quite rare, so they'll fluctuate. So, for example, let's say this hour, no one's using... Chris Noon? Craig Noon, there you go. No one's using him this hour, but let's say the next hour, I don't know, maybe more people are going to use him for an SBC. That will obviously increase the demand on him, and therefore, buy him up. And it's not like there's going to be, supply in at the same rate of the demand for him, because, as I say, silvers just aren't being supplied at the moment. But there you go, you got Craig Noon. Let's say you can go to Sweden. Some guy obviously got a bit lost. There you go, 2.1k. So Edwards I got there for 2.1k. If I'm not wrong, we've sold him for 3.5k in the past. That's obviously a nice little 1.4k. Wouldn't buy that one for an 800 coin profit, but it's not bad. What you're about to see is that I've been doing just a bit of this trading method. And obviously it's quite nice because you can just have all these players listed up in the background while maybe, I don't know, you play a few games or whatever. It's a really nice like slow burner to have in the background. I'm actually planning on having this while I'm doing icon trading over the next few days. But there we go, you can see you got loads and loads of sales. I mean, whilst we're here, I'll just tell you, would have bought him for about 2k, would have got these both for about 1.5k. I always get these under 2k. Like you see, just picked him and Edwards there. Probably Edwards would have been like 2.5k. Always picked them under 3. He would have been under 2. He would have been under 2.5. He would have been under 3.5. And he would have been under 1.5. So you can see there's some decent returns on the silvers. But as I say, you just go for them one by one. Literally just going through this list. And eventually you'd learn it and you just go through it pretty rapidly. So that is method 1 on getting the players. Method 2 on getting the players is going like this. So we're going to go silver, midfielder, England. And what we're going to do is we're going to find the highest buy now you can have. A little bit like League SBC trading, if you remember from last year. You're going to find the highest buy now you can have without there being more than 2 players over an hour. So, see what that is going to be. So, you can have 1 player over an hour, but as soon as it goes to 2 players over an hour, the mechanism which we're going to be abusing on... sadly, this only works on console. The mechanism that we're going to be abusing is only working, I guess. So we get to that 59th minute. So say less than 2 players over the hour. So we got one there at 1.3, one there at 1.4, another one there at 1.3. So it's going to have to be 1.2k. So as I said, there's a mechanic in this game called compare price back out. This mechanic allows you to basically refresh the market without having to scroll all the way back. What you can do is you're going to click on a player, you're going to press square, and then you're going to press circle. Or you're going to press X and you're going to press B on Xbox maybe. And what this is going to do, as you can see, is refresh the market. Murphy just pops up, Hall just pops up, obviously this guy's just popped up. Now what you're looking to buy, as I said, is you are looking to buy English players not in the Prem. So, as long as you can identify English League badges, or you can identify these badges, you should be good. And at the end of the day, you're only having to learn what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, not even 17. You only have to learn like 15 players. And what you do is, if they pop up, you buy them. It's very, very simple. Obviously, on top of that, you can just learn what the cheapest silver English League midfielders go for and then buy them. For example, this guy at 300 coins, I'm sure I could probably flip him for like 900 coins. So say you're going to sit here, keep pressing compare price back out, and then any non-English League midfielder that pops up, you're just going to go and snap them up. You can obviously do the exact same for Germany. You can do the exact The same for like Brazil and France and that lot. But obviously the filter will change. The filter obviously will also change, you know, from what I'm searching right now. But as I say, you go for the highest buy now possible without there being more than one player over an hour. So that is method 2. Method 3 is pretty long, but it's actually what I've been using to get my deals. So as you can see, the most I'll pay for some of these silvers is 3k. That's because Bustock and Vieira, give or take, sell for 4 to 5k. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in the filter midfielder England 3k. I'm now going to go and scroll to the 59th minute because, like the compare price back out mechanic, there's actually another mechanic we can abuse. On this game, as long as there is nothing over an hour, as long as you scroll to the next page, it will update the market. Very strange mechanic, but it's a little bit like the previous one. So let's say I was at the 58th minute and I scrolled to the next page and there's nothing over an hour. It will refresh the market. But if I was, let's say, scroll to the next page and there was a player for 1 hour, 2 minutes, it won't refresh the market and you've got to back out again. And as you're about to see, you've got to scroll a fair few pages, so the last thing you'll be doing is keep on having to do this. And again, it's the same sort of thing. You're going to scroll. You're not going to go and buy absolutely anyone with this one because obviously, you know, some of these players I showed you earlier are only selling for 3k. But what you are going to do is you're going to go, all right, Lookman. All right, on here, what have we sold Lookman for? We sold him for 4.5, but we sold him for 3.5k twice. So if that pops up for 2.5, I'd go and buy it. This guy sold him at 3.5k. And as I say, you kind of just want to feather on the 59th minute because, again, if you go over the 59th minute, it won't refresh the page. See if I can give you guys an example. So, right here on the 59th, 23rd minute, I guess, all right, what I'll do is I'll let 10 seconds go. So, theoretically, the next page, I don't know. Basically, it's just the play. But what I would recommend is don't scroll onto the next page if the last player on this page is anything over 59 minutes 30, because you know you're likely to end up on what's it called? You're likely to end up going over an hour. But like as you can see right now, theoretically these cards wouldn't have popped up when I first originally searched. But there you go, Ronaldo Vieira, not bad. As a Ronaldo Vieira sold at 4.5k. Bartley, really nice buy now there at 1.8. What's he looking like right now? I'll show you my data on Bartley. My data on Bartley is 3k, 3.5k, 3.2k. So that's almost like a perfect example right there. 2 players popping up. Scroll to the next page. Anything interesting? No. But I'd say now we've gone over an hour, I'd literally have to back out and search back in again. So I think that is that. So in terms of data, this trade. So if you're watching this video, up until the 7th, I'm publicly showing all the data for like my trading and that lot. Other than that, it will be a sub perk. But obviously, you know, I've hopefully shown you how to get the data. I stream for 12 hours a day, so you can obviously come in and ask me, how do I get the data? Can you show me how to get data? So I'm very happy to demonstrate how to do it. But yeah, in terms of the data, up until the 8th of October, I'd say, this will always be updated every single day. So, because this is probably going to be my side trading method with icon trading for the beginning of this year. And as you can see, you know, there's some good money on this. It just takes a little bit of patience learning the market. But as I say, luckily, there are 3 different methods. So hopefully you guys did enjoy it. I'm very happy being back. Trust me, as I've really done too much the last 2 months. I literally just AFK'd IRL. But you know, we're back. We're trading hard. As we've made about 1.2. I'd back more. I'm not gonna lie. Probably like 1.4 million over the 3 days that I have had the game. And as I say, just absolutely been loving trading. Been streaming. I think I've done 12 hour, then a 16, then a 15 hours. So it's, yeah, we've been putting the hours in, but I just love the trading, love the streaming. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I'll stop waffling. I don't know when you'd expect the next video, because that's how I'm putting a lot of hours into streaming. Between streaming and sleeping, I don't think I have too many hours to do too much. But yeah, so we'll see you pretty soon. As I say, I'm moving on to icon trading, so I probably will drop an icon trading tutorial pretty soon. But thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you're making good money, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, maybe the next day, with a brand new video. Bye.